Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshuः Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Hare Krishna. So today is our one of the most important chapter, and its name is Jnana Vijnana Yoga, the knowledge of absolute Krishna. Here giving the knowledge of himself to Arjuna, right? So basically what Krishna wanted to tell, that he wanted to tell, just recognize Arjuna, who am I? I am God. You just follow my words. If you follow my words, there will be nothing for you to do. You just follow my words. You will be happy, right? And I was speaking, how many of you have eaten sandwich? Now tell me, just raise your hands if you have eaten the sandwich. Right, good. So many of you are telling that, the vegetables are important in the sandwich. The bread is not so much important. Of course, without bread, sandwich will not, be complete. But vegetables are very much important. Okay. So similarly, in Bhagavad Gita, there are 18 chapters. How many chapters? 18 chapters. So 1 to 6 chapters are like a lower bread. Yeah, we have 2 breads, and in which we have sabji, right? The vegetables. So the lower bread is like 1 to 6 chapters, right? And the upper bread is like a 13 to 18 chapters. But the most important chapters are 7 to 12. These 6 chapters are really very much important. And many of you had a question, ki bhakti kaise kare, right? So this chapter gives us the answer ki bhakti kaise karni hai. This 7 to 12 chapter, amazing chapters. I tell you, you just attain these chapters. You just remove some of your time and focus on these chapters. Here Krishna is giving a wonderful knowledge, and we will see so many analogies Krishna is giving, right? And then 8th chapter will come. In the 8th chapter, we will discuss that what happens to the person who dies. Marne ke baad kya hota hai? Many of you had a question, and Krishna scientifically gives the answer. ऐसा नहीं कि बस कुछ भी बोल दिया. No, scientific answers, right? And let me tell you that we are not blind followers. We are not blind believers. हम जैसे कहते हैं ना, अंधश्रद्धा है ये, blind belief. No, we are not a blind believers. We follow, only scientific things, right? So bhakti is the most scientific things. You follow the process, you get the result, you observe the result, and then you again follow the process. This is a bhakti, right? Bhakti is not कि इसने ऐसा किया था तो उसको हो गया तो बोलो जय राम जी की. ऐसे नहीं, खुद एक्सपीरियंस करो उसको. साइंस मीन्स व्हाट? कि हर बार वही करेंगे तो वही रिजल्ट आएगा. उसको साइंस कहते हैं ना, कि 2 हाइड्रोजन लिए, 1 ऑक्सीजन लिया, उनको मिलाया और पानी बन गया. आप कहीं पे भी करो ये चीज, वो पानी ही बनेगा, वाटर ही बनेगा, वाटर मॉलिक्यूल. तो उसी प्रकार से भक्ति भी एक साइंस है. कोई भी करो उस भक्ति को, रिजल्ट आपको मिलने वाला है, राइट? तो these chapters are very important, and I really recommend that you should not miss these chapters. And once again, I congratulate you all that you are taking out your time to understand this knowledge, right? Let's go ahead. One important verse we covered yesterday in very hurriedly, but it was very important verse. That's why we will go through that again. So it was 6.47. It was last verse of 6th chapter, Dhyana Yoga, in which Krishna told about yogas and yoga practices, and he told about meditation and so many things. But at the end, he spoke this verse. What he said? योगिनामपि सर्वेषां मद्गते अंतरात्मनां श्रद्धावान् भजते यो मां समियुक्ततमो मतः. Yoginamapi sarvesham. Among all the yogis, whoever is practicing yoga, we call them as a yogi. But best definition of yogi is what? One who gets connected with Krishna, he is a yogi, right? Yuja means to join. And what to join, whom to join? You should join yourself with Krishna, right? God. And that is the perfect yoga. The yoga does not mean some physical exercises and some breathing exercises, but there is a deep explanation of yoga, right? So what Krishna is telling here, among all the yogis, one who worships me is the best of the yogi. So he may not be doing all the kind of physical exercises and breathing exercises, but if he is worshipping Krishna, then there is no better yogi than him. And we will see one example. Yesterday we were in hurry, that's why we could not take that example, but now please listen. And this was very important, that's why I thought कि कल सुबह डिस्कस करेंगे. See, सुबह का टाइम is so फ्रेश होता है और आपके दिमाग में ना फटाफट जाता है. तो बहुत सारे पेरेंट्स बोल रहे थे कि ना इस क्लास को शाम को लो, तो शाम को लेंगे तो वो जाएगा ही नहीं. इसलिए कहते हैं ना पढ़ाई सुबह ही करनी चाहिए तो ज्यादा जाता है दिमाग में. That's why I thought कि सुबह ही इसको कंप्लीट कर लेंगे, फटाफट दिमाग में जाएगा. So now I'll give you example of a king whose name was Ambarish Maharaj. Ambarish, right? And Ambarish was the king of earth. So he was king and he was taking very nice care of his citizens, right? He was honest, he was filled with integrity, and he would he would take care of his citizens just like a kid. And we saw previous kings were like that, right? We saw Rantidev also. He said, I will remain hungry, but I will feed these dogs. Now just tell me, who cares of dog? कोई सोचता है क्या dog के बारे में? Just like हमारे यहाँ पे, in Mumbai, the BMC वाला come and they just, उनके पास एक गाड़ी होता है तो उसमें सब कुत्तों को भर के लेके जाते हैं, right? मतलब they don't care of dog, they don't care for dog, right? अच्छा से उनका ख्याल नहीं रखते, सब उठा के लेके जाते, क्या करते हैं उनको ही पता. तो रियल किंग क्या होता है, वो केवल ह्यूमंस का केयर नहीं लेता, वो केयर ऐसे नहीं दिखता ये आदमी है ना इसका हम केयर लेंगे, ये सिटीजन्स का केयर लेंगे, बट नहीं, सिटीजन्स में ऑल काइंड ऑफ एनिमल्स आर आल्सो देयर. तो एनिमल्स का भी केयर लेना चाहिए, नहीं तो क्या करते हैं हम, एनिमल्स को मारते हैं, केवल ह्यूमंस का केयर लेते हैं, और एनिमल्स को मारते हैं इसलिए बाद में सब रिएक्शन आता है. बड़ा कभी भूकंप आ जाएगा, फैमाइन आ जाएगा, राइट? Because nature is so perfect, right? For every action there is a reaction, right? So that's why we have to remain away from sinful activities. So this king would serve everyone very nicely, just like father takes care of the son and the daughter. Similarly, this king would take care of the citizens. And this king was the devotee of Krishna. ठीक है. Now one girl asked कि ये डिवोटी मतलब क्या होता है, ये भक्त मतलब क्या होता है, भक्ति मतलब क्या होता है, उसका डेफिनेशन आज हम देखेंगे. So bhakti's definition is very simple. वो ऐसा है, ऋषिकेन ऋषिकेश सेवनम भक्तिरुच्यते. ऋषिकेन, ऋषिक का मतलब होता है this bodily limbs, this senses. I have 5 senses, right? I have Gyanendriyas and 5 Karmendriyas. Karmendriya means working senses. Gyanendriya means knowledge acquiring senses, right? So I have 5 knowledge acquiring senses: ears, my eyes, my nose, my tongue, and sense of touch. And then what are the working senses? My hands, my legs, right? These are working senses. There are 5 working senses. So 5 knowledge acquiring senses, 5 working senses. When you use your senses, in service of God, that is bhakti. Simple definition. Rishikena, Rishik means senses. Rishikesha means Krishna, Govinda. When you use your senses in the service of Krishna, that is bhakti. तो भक्ति कैसे करना है? अपनी जो सारी इंद्रियां है, अपने जो सेंसेस है, उनको कृष्ण की सेवा में लगाओ, राइट? और कैसे लगाना है ये हमको अम्बरीश महाराज ने सिखाया. अभी देखते हैं वो वर्स, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट वर्स है ये है वर्स फ्रॉम श्रीमद, दिस वर्स इज फ्रॉम श्रीमद भागवतम. सवै मनः कृष्ण पदारविंदयो वचांसि वैकुंठ गुणानुवर्णने करौ हरि मंदिर मार्जनादिषु श्रुतिं चकाराच्युत कथोदयः. सवै मन कृष्ण पदारविंदयो. तो अम्बरीश महाराज ने क्या किया? उनका जो मन था ना, कृष्ण के चरणों में लगा दिया. मन में क्या सोचते थे? केवल कृष्ण के बारे में सोचते थे. वचांसि वैकुंठ गुणानुवर्णने. वचांसि, वचांसि मतलब है टंग. ही यूज्ड हिज टंग ग्लोरीफाइंग कृष्णा. तो हमको मन को कृष्ण की सेवा में लगाना है, मन को कृष्ण के चरणों में लगाना है, और अपने मुंह को क्या करना है? गलत बातें नहीं बोलनी है, गालियां नहीं देनी है, किसी की चुगली नहीं करनी है. चुगली करते हैं ना हम कभी कभी, इसने पता है क्या किया, इसने क्या किया पता है, वो नहीं करनी. हमको क्या करना है? वचांसि वैकुंठ गुणानुवर्णने. वी हैव टू यूज अवर टंग टू ग्लोरीफाई वैकुंठ. वैकुंठ आल्सो मींस कृष्णा. कृष्णा को ग्लोरीफाई करिए, उनकी लीला गाइए. Just like Prahlad was so young boy and he was staying amidst the demons, but still he would always glorify Krishna. He would always convince others कि भगवान के ऊपर विश्वास रखो, भगवान का नाम लो, like that. करौ हरेर मंदिर मार्जनादिषु. उन्होंने अपने हाथ का कैसे उपयोग किया? मंदिर मार्जनादिषु. मंदिर को धोते थे अपने हाथों से. समझ रहे? मन को कैसे यूज करना है? कृष्ण का स्मरण करके. मुंह को कैसे यूज करना है? कृष्ण के बारे में बोल के. हाथों को कैसे एंगेज करना है? हाथों को मंदिर को साफ करने में लगाना है. श्रुतिम चकाराच्युत कथोदयः. श्रुति का मतलब होता है कान, और कानों को उन्होंने कैसे भगवान की सेवा में लगाया? हाउ डिड ही एंगेज हिज ईयर्स इन द कृष्णा सर्विस? ही यूज्ड टू हियर कृष्ण कथा. मुकुंदलिंगालय दर्शने दृशौ. दैट मीन्स दृश्य का मतलब होता है आंख. उन्होंने आपका आंख, अपनी आंख कहाँ पे लगाई? अपनी आंख मुकुंदलिंगालय दर्शने, भगवान के मंदिर में जाके भगवान के दर्शन लेने में उन्होंने अपनी आंखों का यूज किया. मतलब जो भी आपके इंद्रिया है उनको भगवान की सेवा में लगाना ही भक्ति है, राइट? तो भक्ति मतलब कुछ अलग नहीं करना है आपको. भक्ति मतलब ऐसे सालों साल ऐसे खड़ा नहीं रहना है आपको. भक्ति मतलब जो भी आपके सेंसेस है, जो भी आपकी इंद्रिया है, उनको भगवान की सेवा में लगा. तद्भृत्यागात्र स्पर्शेन्द्र संगमम. Now I have this sense of touch also. How should you use? I should use that. So आलिंगन, भक्तों को आलिंगन देने में उन्होंने अपने स्पर्श का उपयोग किया. He used his sense of touch in embracing, in hugging the other devotees, other good people. ग्रहणम च तत्पाद सरोज सौरभे. सरोज का मतलब होता है लोटस लीव, राइट? ग्रहणम का मतलब होता है नाक. अपने नाक को कैसे लगाए भगवान की सेवा में? भगवान के चरण कमलों में जो भी फूल चढ़ाते थे उसका वो सुगंध लेते थे. तो समझ चाहिए केवल भगवान के फूलों का सुगंध लेना भी भक्ति है. तो स्टार्ट कीजिए, भगवान को फूल अर्पण कीजिए और उसका सुगंध लीजिए, वो भी भक्ति है. कुछ अलग नहीं करना है आपको. क्या करना है? फूल तोड़ के लाना है, भगवान को चढ़ाना है, सुगंध लेना है, मंदिर जाना है, मंदिर को मार्जन करना है, क्लीन करना है, राइट? तो आप कहेंगे मैं मंदिर तो नहीं जा सकती, तो अपने घर को मार्जन करो, क्योंकि हर घर जो है वो एक मंदिर है, राइट? यदि हमारे घर में कान्हा जी है, यदि हमारे घर में कृष्ण की छोटी सी मूर्ति है, तो हमारा पूरा घर एक मंदिर है, ठीक है? तो उस घर को भी साफ करना एक सेवा है, तो भी आप आपके पेरेंट्स है, हाँ, उनको मदद कीजिए। केवल ऐसे मत देखिए कि मम्मी साफ करेगी, मेड आएगी तो साफ करेगी, नहीं, आप भी करिए। श्रीमद तुलसा रसनाम तदर्पिते। Now what sense is remaining? My tongue. Now how he used his tongue? He used to eat tulsi. Yeah, we offer tulsi to Krishna, right? So he used to eat that tulsi. So that's how he used his tongue in a Krishna service. Padau Hare Kshetra Padanusaropane. How he used his padau. Padau का मतलब होता है legs. तो legs को कैसे यूज किया भगवान की सेवा में? वो मंदिर चल के जाते थे, तो चलने से भी पैरों को भगवान की सेवा में उन्होंने लगाया। शीरो ऋषिकेश पदाभिवंदने। और अपने सर को कैसे भगवान की सेवा में लगाया? वो भगवान के सामने झुकते थे, तो उस प्रकार से सिर को भी भगवान की सेवा में लगाया। कामम च दासेन तु काम काम्या यथोत्तम श्लोक जनाश्रया रतिः। तो अपनी सारी इच्छाओं को भगवान की इच्छा पूरी करने में लगा दिया उन्होंने। So got it, very simple definition of bhakti. ऋषिकेन ऋषिकेश सेवनम भक्ति रुच्यते। जो भी हमारी इंद्रिया है उसको भगवान की सेवा में लगाओ, उसको ही भक्ति कहते हैं। ये है भक्ति। Next. Now here we will see that why Krishna said that my devotee is the best. That now we are going to see. So once upon a time, this Ambarish Maharaj, he was doing one vrata. एक व्रत कर रहे थे। व्रत का मतलब पता है आपको? जैसे कोई कहता है ना कि मैं 2 दिन उपवास करूंगा, 1 दिन उपवास करूंगा, आधा दिन उपवास करूंगा, उसको कहते हैं व्रत। तो एक दिन उन्होंने व्रत किया, उस व्रत का नाम था एकादशी। जैसे आज एकादशी है, राइट? तो जनरली एकादशी के दिन क्या होता है कि हम कुछ खाते नहीं, जो ग्रेन्स होते हैं हम खाते नहीं, ग्रेन्स नहीं खाते आज के दिन। So if possible you can also do that, but I'm not saying you should do that. If it is feasible for you, if your mom is okay, then you can do Ekadashi. In Ekadashi we don't eat grains. Then what we eat? There are many non-grains substances that we eat, जैसे Rajgira, right? And all the other kinds of things, like a potato we can eat. Then there is sabudana. Then there is a, what do you say? In Marathi, we call it as a bhagar. That comes under the millet, so you can eat that. So there are many varieties of food available. So there is no problem. But we avoid eating grains. हम धान्य नहीं खाते। जैसे धान्य मतलब क्या होता है? गेहूं, चावल, जवार, बाजरी वगैरह नहीं खाते आज के दिन। So it is like a vrat. Krishna, for you, it is my vrat that I will not eat anything, but I will use my senses today in भक्ति। तो कैसा है ना, देखिए जैसे जनरली ना 7 दिन होते हैं, 7 दिन में एक दिन संडे होता है, और वो संडे के दिन क्या होता है? हम काम धाम नहीं कुछ करते, बराबर ना, केवल आराम करते हैं। आपने देखा होगा आपके पिताजी को, माताजी को, यदि वो जॉब पे जाते हैं तो यू मस्ट हैव सीन योर फादर एंड मदर। संडे मीन्स हॉलीडे, नो वर्क, नथिंग। So similarly, Ekadashi means भक्ति डे, भक्ति करना है इस दिन, बाकी सब चीजें बाद में, राइट? सो उन्होंने वो व्रत किया एकादशी का, और द्वादशी थी। तो ऐसा होता है ना जनरली कि द्वादशी के दिन आपको एक सर्टेन टाइम में आपको उपवास छोड़ना होता है, तो आप तभी उपवास छोड़ेंगे तो आपको वो फायदा होता है, पुण्य मिलता है, ऐसा एक है। सो वो टाइम आ रहा था एकादशी के दिन, उन्होंने पूरा फास्टिंग किया, द्वादशी का टाइम आ रहा था, टाइम वाज अप्रोचिंग एंड ही वाज अबाउट टू ईट द प्रसाद, ही वाज अबाउट टू ब्रेक द फास्ट, उपवास वो तोड़ने वाले थे। एंड दैट टाइम ही कुड सी दैट वन ऋषि मुनि केम देयर, हिज नेम वाज दुर्वासा, हिज नेम वाज दुर्वासा, ठीक है? So Durvasa Muni is very famous for his anger. So he told Ambarish, wait, don't eat now. I will come, I will take a bath, and then we will both will break the fast together. So Ambarish said, okay, Guruji, you are very, renowned saint. I cannot transgress your order, right? So the Durvasa went to take a bath. And now, the time was passing. And just I told you, a certain time hota, in that certain time only you have to break the fast, and then you get the maximum punya out of it. But now time was passing. Ambarish started worrying, अरे time चला जाएगा तो fast कैसे break करूंगा? Then he asked few of his ministers, few of his brahmanas कि अभी क्या किया जाए, fast तोड़ दूं मैं? तो many said नहीं fast तो नहीं तोड़ सकते, क्योंकि वो बड़े हैं, वो आएंगे, वो खाएंगे, तब वो बाद में आप खा लेना. But then he said, पर time तो जा रहा है, what should we do? And that time some of the brahmanas told him, the intelligent people told him that you should drink water. Just take a sip of water, because water is considered as food also and non-food also. This is the peculiarity of water. It comes under Ekadashi food also, and it doesn't come under Ekadashi food also. मतलब आप उसको लेंगे तो आपका फास्टिंग भी टूट जाएगा और फास्टिंग नहीं भी टूटेगा, क्योंकि आपने कुछ खाया नहीं है. समझ रहे हैं ना? तो उन्होंने कहा आप पानी पी लो, you just drink water. But as soon as he drank the water, Durvasa appeared there. He said, आपने ऐसा किया कैसे? Do you know I am a senior to you? Durvasa was very angry man. And in the scriptures, you will find many stories about him, about his anger. He was very powerful sage, right? He was very powerful yogi, Ashtanga yogi. He was very elevated in dhyana, dharana, samadhi, right? So then Durvasa was angry. And what did Durvasa do? He just took one of his hair and he chanted some mantra and he created one demon. एक राक्षस को उन्होंने क्रिएट किया, आप देख सकते हैं लेफ्ट साइड में एक demon को क्रिएट किया. And that demon, he came immediately to King Ambarish. Now what did Ambarish do? What Ambarish could do in front of such a demon? He just folded his hand and prayed to Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna, and within a moment, Lord Vishnu sent the chakra and he killed that demon. Story is not ending here. What happened? Then Chakra started following Durvasa Muni. Now Durvasa Muni was running ahead, Chakra was following him. And this chakra, the Sudarshan chakra, is so powerful chakra of Lord Krishna that the heat produced by chakra was burning the body of Durvasa. So Durvasa and the chakra, they had in a small distance. Durvasa was running ahead and chakra was from behind. He was following Durvasa Muni. Durvasa went to Indraloka. He asked Indra, please help me. मेरे को इस चक्र से छुड़ाओ. Indra said, sorry, I cannot do anything. This is a Sudarshan, right? Then he went to Brahmaloka. Brahmaji said, sorry boss, I cannot do anything. Then he went to Rudraloka, Kailas. He asked Lord Shiva. He told Lord Shiva, I am your brother, please help me. I cannot do anything. This is Sudarshan, Lord Vishnu's weapon. We don't have any power to control it. Then he asked, what should I do? Then Lord Shiva said, go to Vishnu Vaikuntha. And then he went to Vaikuntha, right? And then he requested, Bhagwan Vishnu, bachao aapke chakra se. Then Lord Vishnu, what did he reply, He said, sorry, I cannot do anything because this chakra is not under my control. He said, what? This is your chakra, You have sent this chakra and you are saying कि ये सुदर्शन चक्र मेरे control के बाहर है, मेरे नियंत्रण से बाहर है. How is that possible? Then Lord Vishnu said, I am controlled by my devotees. I am controlled by Ambarish Maharaj. So you go to Ambarish and then request him. He will save you. Then, he didn't ask another question. He started running. He came to earthly planet and he asked, Ambarish, please मुझे माफ कर दो. Now in the second picture, you can see that great Durvasa Muni was great yogi. He is offering his prostrated obeisances to Ambarish Maharaj. Right? He was praying to Ambarish Maharaj ki bacha lo. And then Ambarish was also confused. Are mere पैर क्यों पड़ रहे हैं? Then he instructed Chakra, ruk jao. And that time immediately Chakra stopped. Right? And then Ambarisha said, to Chakra, now please go to Lord Vishnu again. And that's how the Durvasa was saved. The point here I'm making is that Ambarisha did not know any kind of yoga. Ambarisha was not expert in some physical exercise. He was king. अरे उसको कभी time मिलेगा योगा वगैरह करने के लिए? क्या कुछ time था क्या उनके पास? He was a king. But on the other side, you see, Durvasa was a great sage, great yogi, but still he was defeated in front of Ambarish Maharaj. Why? This is the power of bhakti. That's why Krishna said, Yoginam api sarvesham. The best of yogi is my bhakta. और कुछ स्पेशल किया क्या अम्बरीश महाराज ने भक्ति के लिए? कुछ स्पेशल किया नहीं. उन्होंने क्या किया? हाथों को मंदिर धोने में लगा दिया, सिर को भगवान के चरणों में लगा दिया. नाक को कैसे यूज किया? केवल फूलों का सुगंध लेते थे, भगवान के चरणों में जो चढ़ाया था उनका. जिह्वा पे केवल प्रसाद खाते थे वो. और इस प्रकार से उन्होंने भक्ति की और उनका पोजीशन कितना बड़ा हो गया कि एक दुर्वास मुनि को भी उनके पैर छूने पड़े. और भगवान विष्णु ने क्या कह दिया? I am not I cannot be controlled by myself. My control is in the hand of my devotees. My devotee can control me. समझ रहे? जैसे आप दिखते हैं कृष्ण लीला में कि यशोदा could control कृष्णा. कृष्ण को बांध लिया. अरे कृष्ण को कौन बांध सकता है? पर फिर भी यशोदा ने कृष्ण को बांध दिया. क्यों? भक्ति की है. जब भक्ति करते हैं ना, भगवान आपके बंधन में आ जाते हैं. समझ गए? That's why bhakti is always important. Bhakti is most important thing. So you can do yoga, no problem. You should do physical exercises. Your body will remain fit. You must do pranayama and breathing exercises. Your body will remain fit. Your internal systems will remain fit by doing pranayama. But you have to do bhakti also. That's how your soul. We only think of our body and our mind. We don't think of our soul. What our soul needs. Our soul don't need food. Our soul doesn't need any kind of pizza and ice cream and rasmalai and then paneer. Our soul only needs Krishna. Right? Atma only needs Paramatma. And then he gets satisfied. Right? So we are souls. And how we will remain happy? Just by engaging ourselves in the service of Krishna. And how to engage ourselves in Krishna? Remember the example of Ambarish Maharaj, right? Let's go ahead. Now this is the 7th chapter. And just I told you that this chapter is very important because it is like a sabji. This chapter, not only this particular, but these all chapters 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. These are very important chapters. And in these chapters, we see that Krishna is telling the importance of bhakti. If you have any questions, please write in the chat box, right? Because I have closed chat today. So you may face some problem. You may not able to discuss with your colleagues, your friends. So you can directly tell me. Okay. Now, 7th chapter, this is first shloka. And the first shloka is Maya Saktamana Partha Yogam Yunjamadashrayah Asamshayam Samagram Yatha Gyasasi Tachrunu. So here, Lord is saying, Maya Saktamana Partha Yogam Yunjamadashrayah. Just attach your mind to me and then you can know me in full, free from doubt, right? So just think of me. Krishna is saying, ज्ञानं तेह सविज्ञानम् इदं वक्ष्यामि अशेषतः यज्ञात्वा नेह भूयो ज्ञातव्यम् अवशिष्यते. Now I will tell you the Gyan and Vigyan. The Gyan means the knowledge, but a Vigyan means the realized knowledge, the experienced knowledge, that is, you know, wisdom, we call it, right? Wisdom. So I will give you knowledge and wisdom. And after that, after knowing this knowledge, there will be nothing which shall be known to you. Which shall remain for you to know. मतलब ऐसे कुछ नहीं रहेगा ये knowledge पाने के बाद कि आपको कुछ पाने की जरूरत है, सब कुछ आपको मिल जाएगा. This is very important verse. Now please focus on this verse. मनुष्याणां सहस्रेषु कश्चिद् यतति सिद्धये यततामपि सिद्धानां कश्चिन्मा वेत्ति तत्त्वतः. मनुष्याणां सहस्रेषु, there are thousands and thousands of people, right? And they are practicing yoga, and they are they are endeavoring for perfection, because they know that human life is not just meant for eat, sleep and be merry. खाओ पियो और ऐश करो, इसके लिए नहीं बना है ह्यूमन लाइफ. ह्यूमन लाइफ का एक पर्पस है, and what is that purpose? अथातो ब्रह्म जिज्ञासा, understand who am I. So many people are working for that perfection, but there are very few people, they kashidma veti tatvataha, they understand me. There are many people who are doing all kinds of Ashtanga yoga and so many things are they are doing, but there are very few who know me in a truth. This is very important verse. Bhumirapo nalo vayuhu khammano buddhirevacha ahankara iti yammi bhinna prakriti rashtada. So there are 5 Mahabhutas. We call them as a Panch Mahabhut, right? And what are they? They are earth, water, you can see in the picture, earth, water, fire, air, and space. Space also means ether, right? So what Krishna is telling, the source of whatever you are seeing in this world is Panch Mahabhuta. The source of whatever things you are seeing in this world is Panch Mahabhuta. Right? For example, you are seeing a computer in front of you. From where this computer have come? Computer have come from Panch Mahabhuta. Computer is made from plastic, and then there is some metals involved, right? And then there are some silicon and so many things are there. But from where these things are coming? From earth. Right? Now you just see my body, right? Now my body is also made from Panch Mahabhuta. Panch Mahabhuta is what? Earth, water, fire, air, and space. Space means ether also. Bhumir apo analah vayuhu. Right? So Krishna is saying, these things come from me. Panch Mahabhuta is coming from me. I was telling you the example of my body, right? So I have this body, I have a hand and I have a hair and I have stomach and head and nose, ears, right? But my body is also made from Panch Mahabhuta. The basic ingredient of my body is Panch Mahabhuta. That means in my body there is a water, right? Panch Mahabhut है कि नहीं? Water है मेरे body में, air है, I'm breathing, so air is going. Space भी है, space in the sense ether. तो आप देख सकते हैं मेरे नाक के अंदर एक होल है, तो स्पेस है वहां पे, राइट? तो बॉडी में भी बहुत जगह पे होल्स है, आई मीन स्पेस है, राइट? और पानी है आपके बॉडी में, है, ब्लड फ्लो हो रहा है, राइट। अर्थ भी है, हमारा जो स्किन है वो अर्थ से बना है, राइट। एंड दैट्स व्हाई वी से ना कि कोई जब मर जाता है, किसका देहांत हो जाता है, तो हम क्या कहते हैं, पंच महाभूत में विलीन हो गए, राइट। जो हमने सब लिया था वो सब वापस कर दिया, राइट। नाउ देयर इज वन मोर थिंग, अग्नि है हमारे पेट में, अग्नि होता है, पता है आपको। एंड दैट्स व्हाई वी फील, अरे आज ना टेम्परेचर बढ़ गया। टेम्परेचर क्यों बढ़ गया है? अरे अग्नि बढ़ गया ना। हाँ, कभी कभी आपने देखा होगा डाइजेशन नहीं होता, राइट। डाइजेशन क्यों नहीं होता? तो डॉक्टर क्या कहते हैं, अग्नि मंद हो गया है। तो मतलब ऐसे फायर नहीं होता, तो आप कहेंगे अरे अंदर क्या स्टोव है क्या जहाँ पे ये सब फूड कुक होगा? नहीं, फायर नहीं होता, हीट होता है। और हीट से सारे भोजन का पचन होता है। अहम वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितम् प्राणापान समायुक्तं पचमन्यं चतुर्विधम्। So Krishna is telling that I am that Agni who is in your stomach. हाँ, तो पचन का काम भी कौन करता है? डाइजेशन का काम भी कौन करता है? कृष्ण कर रहे हैं, हमारे कंट्रोल में कुछ भी नहीं है। तो कोई सोच रहा रहेगा कि सब कुछ मैं कर रहा हूं, तो वो पागल है, क्योंकि हम कुछ भी नहीं कर रहे हैं। हमको तो पता भी नहीं हृदय के अंदर क्या चल रहा है, कैसे ब्लड पंप किया जा रहा है, कैसे कैसे बहुत सारी चीजें हो रही है, अपने आप सब चीजें होती है, क्योंकि कृष्ण इज टेकिंग केयर। Similarly, I was telling about fire. Krishna is sitting in our stomach in the form of fire. Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva प्राणिनम देहमाश्रिताम। सारे मनुष्यों के पेट में मैं वैश्वानर अग्नि के रूप में प्रकट हूं। तो जो भी कुछ खाते हैं तो डाइजेशन हो जाता है उसका, ठीक है। तो सारी चीजें जो है जगत में, ये मोबाइल कैसे बना है? पंच महाभूत से, राइट। इसका जो स्टील है कहां से आया? अर्थ से आया, राइट, भूमि से आया। तो सारी जो चीजें हैं पंच महाभूत से बनी है। उसके बाद कृष्ण ने क्या कहा? मनो बुद्धिरेव च अहंकारा इति यमे भिन्ना प्रकृतिरष्टधा। सो भूमि है, अर्थ, वाटर, फायर, एयर, ईथर, ये सारी चीजों से हमारी शरीर बना है, बराबर, हमारा बाह्य शरीर बना है। our outer body is made from this पंच महाभूत। but other day I was telling that we have inner body also, right? Did I speak that we have inner body also? What do you mean by inner body, right? The inner body means the subtle body, the body which we cannot see, right? Just like you are seeing this computer, but if I get this computer from market, will this computer work? Tell me, will this computer work? It will not work, because you have to insert some softwares, right? You will have to insert some softwares, otherwise it will not work. So similarly, Krishna is telling, in your body there is a software, and what is that software? Mano, buddhi and ahankar, mind, intelligence and ego. We cannot see mind, we cannot see intelligence, and we cannot see ego, right? Can you see your mind? No, you cannot see your mind, right? But do you believe there is a mind? Do you believe there is a mind? Yes, of course. Now, if somebody says that I don't believe in mind, just you go and sit for study. You will realize there is mind, because it will just immediately run away, and then you will realize, yes, there is a mind. कुछ तो गायब हुआ है, वो मेरा मन है. So Krishna is saying that all these 8 elements are coming from me. So this subtle body is also very important, right? Mind, intelligence and our ego, right? Just we have 3-piece suit. आपने देखा होगा लोग शादी में पहनते हैं 3-piece suit. तो एग्जाम्पल के तौर पे बताना चाहूँ तो आउटर सूट is like a gross body, then inner shirt is like a subtle body. Does suit is a person? No, suit is not person. Who is the person? Person is wearing the suit. Suit is not person. Similarly, we are wearing this body. We are not this body. We are wearing the subtle body, mind, intelligence, and ego. We are not subtle body. Neither we are gross body. Then who we are? We are the soul. Right? We just take the covering, just like a man while going to his office wear a suit. Similarly, soul, when he wants to come to this material world, he is offered a suit. He is offered this body. This body is made up of Panch Mahaput, right? Earth, water, fire, air, ether. And then what is remaining inside? Ahankar, Mana, and Buddhi, mind, intelligence, and ego. So without software, your computer will not work. And without subtle body, your body will not work. And that's why we feel what actually psychiatrists are doing, you know, they are treating your subtle body. Just like our normal doctor, physiotherapist, we call them, what they do, they treat our physical body. They will give injections and then they will give some medicines. But what psychiatrists do? Psychiatrists treat our subtle body. Because our subtle body also gets ill, also gets diseased. Samajh rahe? Now here Krishna is telling very important word. He's telling apareyam itastvanyam prakrutim vidyame param jivabhuta mahabahu yidam dharyate jagat. He's saying, now I told you about subtle body and gross body, right? The material things, but on the top of these material things, there is special energy of mind, and that is Jivatma, the soul. That is Jivatma, that is the soul. So Krishna here is again telling that you are not this body, but you are soul. Now again come to this example. Now I will explain this term with this example. Now this computer which you are seeing with your eyes is gross body. Samajh rahe? This is gross body, physical body, you can see that. Can you see the software? No, you cannot see the software, right? That is like a subtle body. But tell me, if there is a hardware and if there is a software, will computer work? Will computer work? No, it needs the electricity. Without electricity, your software and hardware will not work. Now here, the electricity is compared to the soul. Samajh rahe aap? So electricity is like a soul. Till the time soul doesn't enter your heart, your body, the body will not function. And as soon as soul leaves, body gets dysfunctioned, right? Just see the difference between living body and dead body. Everything is same, but what is missing? The soul is missing. आपने देखा होगा dead body, right? टीवी में एटलीस्ट देखा होगा. सब कुछ तो सेम है उनका. हाथ है, पैर है, सिर है, दिमाग है. So what is the missing? The missing is electricity. Without electricity, you cannot operate your computer. Similarly, without soul, the body cannot be operated. Samajh rahe? Soul is very important. Krishna is saying that soul is coming from me. This is very important verse. I always tell this is important, that is important, but let me tell you that each and every verse in the Bhagavad Gita is very, very important. That's why focus is very important here, right? Mattah parataram nanya kinchidasti dhananjaya mai sarvamidam protam sutre manigana iva sutre manigana iva. Now this is a pearls. What do you say, necklace? Yeah, this is pearls necklace. But can you see the thread which is holding that necklace? No, you cannot see the thread. Now I have this mala in my neck. Can you see the mala? Yes, you can see mala, but can you see the thread? You cannot see the thread. But does that mean there is no thread? Does that mean there is no thread? Now in this picture, you are seeing this wonderful and beautiful and gorgeous mala, right? Pearls necklace you are seeing here, right? But you cannot see the thread. Does that mean there is no thread? No, there is thread, but we cannot see that thread. So similarly, Krishna is telling all of us that although you cannot see me, please know that I am everywhere. Without me, see, without string, without thread, this mala will not remain mala. Just imagine उसके अंदर कुछ माला ही नहीं है, तो सारा जो मणि है, सारे जो पल्स है वो नीचे गिर जाएंगे, isn't it? अभी सपोज इसमें थ्रेड नहीं होता तो सारे जो मणि है इसके, मेरे माला के, सारे गिर जाते, isn't it? गिर नहीं जाते क्या? गिर जाते। सिमिलरली आपके सामने जो एग्जाम्पल दिख रहा है उसमें भी यदि सपोज उसमें थ्रेड नहीं है तो सारे मणि गिर जाते। इसलिए कृष्ण कह रहे हैं कि सारे जगत का थ्रेड मैं हूं, आई एम द स्ट्रिंग, राइट? एंड विदाउट मी नथिंग कैन हैपन, without me nothing can happen. You cannot see me, we cannot see the string here, we cannot see the thread here, but we understand there is a thread, and that's why I can hold this necklace nicely, right? You must have seen the flower garland. Many times you don't see the thread in between flower garland. Can you see that? No, you cannot see that, but still there is a thread on which all the flowers are hanging, all the flowers are strung, right? Similarly, Krishna is saying here that, my dear Arjuna, I am the cause of this world. I am like a string, right? But I am invisible. That's why many times you may think that I don't exist, but I do exist. Because if I don't exist, nothing will exist. If this string doesn't exist, this mala will fall away. I mean, the manis inside the mala will fall down. Okay. So I will hear this amazing story, right? And in this story, we will see that how Krishna is the cause of everything. Without Krishna, nothing can happen. Without Krishna, nothing can happen. We may not see Krishna, but see Krishna is the cause. So this is the story of Barbarik. Barbarik was the son of whom? Barbarik was son of Ghatotkacha, and Ghatotkacha was the son of Bhima, right? And Hidimba. So this Barbarik came to know that Kauravas and Pandavas are fighting, and he also realized that somehow Kauravas are losing the match, they are losing the war, they are losing the battle. Now what should I do? So Barbarik had taken one vow. What vow he had taken? क्या प्रतिज्ञा लिया था उन्होंने लिया था, जो भी हार रहा है, दैट मीन्स जिसका भी डिफीट हो रहा है, उसके साइड से मैं लड़ूंगा. So now who was losing the match? Kauravas were losing the match. So Barbarik wanted to join Kauravas party, although he was from Bhima's party, but he wanted to join Kauravas party because that was his vow. And previously people were very concerned about their vow, their pratigya, their promise, right? Nowadays nobody bother about promise. जैसे हम कहते हैं ना, अरे मैं तुझे ना पैसा दे दूंगा, मुझे अभी कुछ पैसा दे, मैं तुझे 1 साल के बाद पैसा दूंगा. अरे भूल ही जाते लोग, भूल ही जाते, प्रॉमिस का तो कुछ बचा ही नहीं है. और हम प्रॉमिस करते हैं अपने फ्रेंड को कि यू आर माय बेस्ट फ्रेंड, वी विल एवर रिमेन बेस्ट फ्रेंड, जय और वीरू की तरह हमारी दोस्ती रहेगी. शोले देखा है आपने? शोले में कैसा वो जय और वीरू की दोस्ती है, तो हम भी ऐसे प्रॉमिस करते हैं हमारी दोस्ती रहेगी. पर कुछ हो गया तो हम कहते हैं नहीं नहीं, तूने मेरी पेंसिल चुराई है, पेंसिल चुराई, मेरा वो लब्बड़ क्या कहते हैं उसे, इरेजर वो चुराया, और हमारा उधर प्रॉमिस टूट जाता है। अरे प्रॉमिस तो किया था दोस्ती रहेगी। So in this world nobody keeps promise, but previously that was not the case. People would follow their promise. जान जाए पर वचन ना जाए, they say, right? मेरी जान जाएगी चलेगा, पर whatever I have spoken that will not go in waste. So Barbaric now was going to Kaurava's party to join, right? Then Krishna realized, अरे ये तो भीमा का पुत्र है, भीमा का पुत्र मतलब of course powerful होगा, and if he joins the party of Kaurava, then there could be a problem because वो सब हमारे सैनिकों को मार देगा. Then Krishna took the form of one Brahmana boy and he came in front of Barbaric and he said, Barbaric कहाँ पे जा रहे हो? So then he said कि I'm joining the party of Kauravas. Then that Brahmana told, but you are son of Bhima, why you are joining the party of Kaurava? Then Barbaric told, because I have taken a vow that whoever is losing, I will join their party. So Kauravas are losing, I must go there. Then this Brahmana said, okay, while going, give me some donation. I'm a poor Brahmana, give me some donation. Then Barbaric told, what do you want? Then the Brahmana, who was none other than Krishna, he said, I want your head. I want your head. At that time, Barbaric was confused. He realized this is not normal person. Then he asked, who are you telling me? Then the Brahmana turned into the Krishna and he said, I am Krishna. Now I want your head. Sacrifice your life. So he was happy. He said, Krishna, you have come in front of me. I'm so grateful to you. You want my head? Just take my head. But I have some desire. बोलो क्या चाहिए आपको? कृष्ण ने कहा. Then Barbaric said, I want to see the whole war. Bless me. So Krishna said, okay, no problem. You will see whole war. I will get your head, but I will keep that head on the top of one hill, and from that hill you will see everything. So he offered his head, right? He killed himself. He offered his head, right? And Krishna then kept that head on top of one hill. You can see in this picture. And then he was watching whatever was happening in the whole war, just like Sanjay could see everything. Similarly, this Barbaric also got blessing from Krishna to see everything. So he was watching whole war, and at the end of 18 days, when whole war was finished, of course Pandava won the war. Pandavas won the war, and Pandavas were so happy, and they were rejoicing, and they were blissful, and they were partying. But suddenly they started discussing. Arjuna started saying to Bhima, अरे मैं था ना इसलिए हम जीत गए. नहीं तो किस में ताकत था आप में से? Then Yudhishthira said, कुछ भी मत बोल, मैं था इसलिए हम जीत गए. And then Bhima started saying, अरे मैं था इसलिए हम जीत गए. Then Nakula and Sahadeva, they started saying, अरे मैं था, आप लोगों को कौन पहचानता है, मैं था इसलिए हम जीत गए. And then other kings also started saying, the allied kings, they also started thinking, अरे पांडवों आपके पास कुछ था ही नहीं, सब हमने दिया, हम थे इसलिए आप जीत गए. And they started fighting amongst themselves. Then Krishna said, शांति शांति, चलो हम बारबारिक के पास जाते हैं, क्योंकि he is the best judge. उसने सब कुछ देखा है. He is the best judge. उसने सब कुछ देखा. उसको पूछे ना आप कि कौन सबसे अच्छा फाइट किया और किसकी वजह से, because of who we have won this battle. Let's go to him. Then everyone went to this hill and they asked Barbaric, tell me, because of whom Pandavas won the war? Then you know what Barbaric said? Barbaric started laughing loudly. He said, you are all foolish people. Because of none of you, Pandavas won the war. It was only Krishna, because of whom the Pandavas, won this war. Right? Because of Pandavas. None of you had that much power to kill Kauravas, but it was Sri Krishna, because of whom I could see I was just saying one thing. He was, Barbaric was telling, I was just saying, Krishna Sudarshan Chakra is killing everyone, right? Krishna Sudarshan Chakra is killing everyone. So now you got the point. The point is Krishna is सर्व कारण कारणम. हमें लगता है कि सब हम कुछ कर रहे हैं, हम कर रहे, पर हम कुछ नहीं कर रहे. जो भी हो रहा है कृष्ण की वजह से हो रहा है, राइट? फ्लावर को भी लगता है मैं अपने आप लटक रहा हूँ, नहीं, वो लटक क्यों रहा है? क्योंकि उसके अंदर से थ्रेड गया है. So we will have a 1 minute of break, and you please drink the water, and we will come immediately. ठीक है? Just drink some water and okay. So please come back. And oh, chats, 41 chats. Let's see, sir. Can you share 4 chapter PPT? Okay. हाँ, शेयर करूंगा बाद में. Sir, is Shri Krishna? That's King Shri Krishna. Yes, that King Shri Krishna. Sir, son of Bhima is Gadu Gajan. How? Sir, barbaric. Sir, I have a question that Sri Krishna does not appear to anyone. We will take all questions later, no problem. Okay, good. I have. Super. चलो सब आ गए. आप यदि आ गए हैं तो you just raise your hands. Okay, super. Now let's go ahead. We have final 10 minutes and then we will have few questions. Let's go ahead. This is very important verse. Rasoham apsu kaunteya. Now in these verses, Krishna is telling that how, I am pervading everywhere. Now, how without me nothing can happen. Rasoham apsu kaunteya prabhasmi shashuryayo pranavah sarva vedeshu shabdakhe paurusham nrushu. Rasoham apsu kaunteya. I am the test of water. Right? Water has some test, right? So Krishna is saying, I am the test of water. Prabhasmi shashuryayo. I am the light of sun and the moon. You say na ki from sun the light is coming, from the moon light is coming. The Krishna is saying, I am their light, Baba. From me everything is coming. Pranavah sarva vedeshu. The syllable Om in the Vedic mantras, Shabda Khe. I am the sound in the ether, right? and paurusham nrishu, I am ability in man. If somebody is telling that I have ability to do this, do that, I can do this, I can do that, that is because of Krishna. पुण्यो गंधः पृथिव्यां च तेजस्यामि विभावसु जीवनं सर्वभूतेषु तपस्यामि तपस्विषु. Actually not very much description will needed here, just you understand the meaning, right? Punyo gandha prithivyaam cha. Prithivya means the earth. Earth has very peculiar fragrance. How many of you have smelled the mitti? And I tell you, it is the best, right? जब भी पहली बारिश आती है ना, whenever there is the first rain, and then you experience that beautiful smell, and it will really satisfy your heart, right? Punyo gandha prithivyaam cha. Krishna is telling, I am that fragrance of earth. Tejasyami vibhavasu. I am the heat in the fire, right? Without me, fire will not work. I am the life. Jivanam sarva bhuteshu. I am the life of all that lives, right? Now, if some of you, if you see anybody is living the life, then you must understand that because of Krishna, he is living a life, because Krishna is staying in his heart. Tapasyami tapasvishu. If somebody is doing tapasya, Krishna is inspiring him. Bijamma sarva bhutanam. Vidhi partha sanatanam. Vidhi partha sanatanam. That means I am the intelligence. Buddhi buddhimatam asmi. I am the intelligence of the intelligent. If somebody is saying, I am so intelligent, I can remember everything. But Krishna is saying, hey, मैं आपका intelligence हूँ. I am giving you that intelligence. Bijamma sarva bhutanam. I am the original seed, right? I have given that seed, right? Just don't observe the tree. Observe the seed also, and I am that seed. Tejas vinamaham. If somebody is saying, I am so powerful, Krishna is saying, I am giving you that power. Balam balavatam chaham kamaraga vivarjitam dharma viruddha bhuteshu kamusmi bhartarishva. If somebody is saying that I am very strong, Krishna said, balam balavata chaham, that strength is coming from me. So why I'm telling these verses, that many times we become puffed up कि मेरे पास ये है, मेरे पास वो है, I'm so intelligent, मैं हर बार टॉप करता हूँ क्लास में. So many things we say, right? But please understand, without Krishna, everything is zero. Krishna says everything is coming from me. Buddhi buddhimatam asmi. If you are intelligent, the intelligence is coming from me. This is also important word. Devi heshu gunamayi mama maya durataya mame vaye prapadyante maya metam tarantite. Now Krishna is telling very important verse here. He is speaking about Maya. The meaning of Maya is illusion. What do you mean by illusion? Illusion means we feel that there is something, but there is nothing. The example is mirage. Do you know what is a mirage? Mirage means when you are walking in the, like a Sahara desert, let us say, and then you see that there is a water. Hey, I can see there is a water. I'm so thirsty. There is a water. Let's go there. But when you go there, there is no water. Then you see, थोड़ा आगे है water. थोड़ा और आगे चलो, आगे मिलेगा. Then थोड़ा और आगे जाओ, आगे मिलेगा पानी. Then you go ahead, but there is no water at all. You can see in this picture the mirage. So this is called as an illusion. And this is called as an illusion. So Krishna is saying that just like you have this illusion mirage, आपको लगता है पानी है, चलो थोड़ा आगे जाओ पानी मिलेगा. आप आगे जाते हैं, पानी नहीं है. फिर से आगे जाते हैं, पानी नहीं है, पानी ही नहीं है. अरे वहां पे पानी है ही नहीं, आपको केवल दिख रहा है. Similarly, Krishna is saying this is the work of Maya. What Maya does, she creates illusion for you. This is the work of Prakriti. She creates illusion for us. She tells us that there are so many pleasures in this world. You enjoy. you will enjoy. Come to me, Maya calls us. And that's why Krishna tells you, surrender unto me. Mameva ye prapadyante maya metam tarantite. If you want to cross over this illusion, then you worship me. Right? This maya is very strong. Right? This illusion is very strong. What is the illusion? There is no pleasure, there is no enjoyment, but still Maya convinces us, Prakriti convinces us, nature convinces us, yes, there is a pleasure, go there, but there is no pleasure at all. Right? So Krishna tells us that you just surrender unto me, and then you will be saved from this Maya, that illusion. In this verse, Krishna is telling that 4 kinds of people don't surrender to him. Right? So Krishna is telling they are Namam Dushkritino Mudha. Mudha means foolish people. They don't surrender to me. Prapadyante Naradhama. Naradham means बहुत lowest among the mankind. बहुत gaya gujra आदमी. Mayaya aparhita jnana. One whose knowledge is stolen by illusion. Who is just running after illusion. Who is just running after mirage. They cannot surrender to Krishna. Asuram, and those who are asur, the demoniac tendency, those who have, they will not surrender to Krishna. Right? Then who will surrender to Krishna? Krishna is saying, Chaturvija bhajante mam janaha sukrito tirjuna arto artharthi jigyasu jnani cha bharatarshva. Artha means distressed. These people go to Krishna. Distressed, बहुत परेशान है, पैसा नहीं है, जॉब नहीं है, कुछ भी नहीं है. Then they'll go to Krishna. Who is second kind of people? अर्थार्थी. अर्थार्थी का मतलब होता है जिसको पैसे चाहिए, वो भगवान के पास जाता है. Right? Then जिज्ञासु, उसको कुछ जानना है. Right? जिसको कुछ जानना है, उसको कुछ ज्यादा लेना देना नहीं भगवान से, उसको कुछ चाहिए नहीं, पर उसको जानना है भगवान कौन है बाबा. जानते, इसलिए वो भगवान के पास जाता है. So 4 kinds of people, they go to Krishna. One is Arto, who is very distressed. Then there is like Jigyasu, who is inquisitive. Then there is Artharthi, wants some money. And then there is a one Jnani, who is searching for God, knowledge. These 4 kind of people, they go to Krishna. Here, very important verse, Bahunam Janmanam Ante Jnanavan Mam Prapadyante Vasudeva Sarvamiti Sa Mahatma Sudurlabha. So in this verse, Krishna is saying there are many people in this world, right? So many. How many people are there? I think 700 crores people, right? 700 crores people are there. But you just understand one thing. After many births, one get human form of life, right? After many births, one get human form of life. And how many humans are there? Like 700 to 750 crores of humans are in this world. But how many of actually understand Krishna? Hardly few. Out of 750 crores, very few start bhakti. Very few. And amongst who start bhakti, you know what Krishna is saying? वो भी छोड़ के चले जाते हैं. आखिर में कुछ ही बचते हैं. Just like there were total 150 kids, they enrolled for the course. धीरे सब छोड़ के जाते हैं, और हम देखेंगे कि 18 days में कितने लोग रहेंगे. Similarly, Krishna is saying कि बहुत सारे लोग हैं इस पृथ्वी तल पे, परंतु बहुत से कम लोग हैं जो मेरे पास आते हैं. स महात्मा सुदुर्लभा. Krishna is telling them they are महात्मा. Those who are doing bhakti, उसको क्या कहते हैं कृष्ण? महात्मा है वो लोग जो भक्ति करते. सुदुर्लभा, they are very rare. Just see, आजू बाजू में देखो कोई गीता पढ़ रहा है क्या? Just observe today. कोई गीता पढ़ रहा है क्या? आपके बिल्डिंग में, आपकी सोसाइटी में, आपके फ्रेंड सर्कल में पूछ के देखो आप गीता पढ़ते हैं क्या? आपको पता चल जाएगा कि आप सुदुर्लभ है. You are very rare. So I congratulate all. You are actually very rare people who are studying Gita, who are listening to Gita. And one more thing I had told, that you may understand, you may not understand. That's the different thing. But first thing is that you just sincerely hear. I told one thing, that the Vigyan Hriday Prakashito, the Guru will lit the lamp of knowledge in the heart. Understanding is a matter of brain, right? It's a matter of brain. But even if you don't understand anything, just sincerely hear, and Krishna will lit that knowledge of Bhagavad Gita in your heart. So sincerity here is very important. So this verse was saying, so Mahatma Sudurlabha, that person is very rare who is doing bhakti. Now here we will stop. We'll just see. We'll take one more story and we will stop. Naham prakashah sarvasya yogamaya samavritam mudhoyam nabhijanati loko mam ajamam viyam naham prakashah sarvasya. I don't reveal to everyone. We were asking question ना कि कृष्ण क्यों नहीं दिखते? कृष्ण himself says कि मैं सबको मेरा दर्शन नहीं देता. योगमाया समावृतम मूढ़ोयम नाभिजानाति लोको माम अजम अव्ययम. मूर्ख लोग मेरे को जान नहीं सकते. And that's why you see there are so many people who just blaspheme Krishna. मूढ़ोयम नाभिजानाति. वो क्या कहते हैं? कृष्णा एक केवल हिस्ट्री थी, कृष्णा केवल एक मिस्ट्री थी, कृष्णा केवल एक जादूगर थे, कृष्णा एक स्पेशल पुरुष थे, कृष्णा एक योद्धा थे. भगवान नहीं, वो भगवान नहीं थे. He was not God. राइट? कृष्णा क्या बोलते हैं उनको? मूढ़ोयम. पागल है वो लोग, मूर्ख है वो लोग, क्योंकि वो ना भी जानाति. They cannot understand me. We will take example of Duryodhan. Krishna, Duryodhan could see Krishna face to face. Can you imagine? But still he could not realize that he is God. Dhritarashtra could see Krishna face to face, but he could not realize he is God. We'll see one story that, Krishna once went to Duryodhana to tell him that ये सब युद्ध वगैरह ना सब बंद करो, right? आप क्या करो? You just give me 5 villages. I will give those 5 villages to Pandavas, and you be happy. They will remain happy. But then what did Duryodhana said? नहीं, मैं उनको कुछ भी देने नहीं वाला. He said ना, वो सुई के नोक के ऊपर जितनी पृथ्वी होती है, जितनी अर्थ है, जितना कण है, उतना भी मैं देने को तैयार नहीं. Then Krishna said, अभी तो इसका क्रिया कम करना ही पड़ेगा. Duryodhana did not stop here. What he did, he said to all his soldiers, इस कृष्ण को पकड़ लो और इसको बंदी गृह में डाल दो. किसको बोल रहे थे? दुर्योधन अपने सोल्जर्स को बोल रहे थे कि जो कृष्ण है ना, इसको जेल में डाल दो. This is such a foolish guy. Krishna is God and he is telling कि कृष्ण को जेल में डाल दो. That's why here it is explained, नाहम प्रकाश सर्वस्य. मैं सबको अपने दर्शन नहीं देता, राइट? कृष्ण सामने भी आ जाए ना, तो आपकी वो दृष्टि नहीं है ना, आप देख नहीं पाओगे कृष्ण को. आप कृष्ण को समझोगे तो ये साधा आदमी है, ये साधारण, he is normal person, he is ordinary person. That's why we need that दृष्टि to see Krishna, right? प्रेमांजनश्चुरित भक्ति विलोचनेन सन्तः सदैव हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति. प्रेमांजनश्चुरित विलोचनेन. We must have eyes anointed by the love. जैसे हम आंखों में काजल डालते कि नहीं, वैसे भक्त क्या होते हैं? अपने आंखों में प्रेम डालते हैं, प्रेम, और उस प्रेम के साथ कृष्ण को देखते हैं, इसलिए कृष्ण दिख जाते हैं. हमको क्यों नहीं दिखते कृष्ण? क्योंकि हम कृष्ण को प्रेम ही नहीं करते, हम कृष्ण की बातें फॉलो नहीं करते, तो कैसे कृष्ण दिखेंगे? हाँ, देखिए ना, दुर्योधन के सामने कृष्ण खड़े थे, कृष्ण को देख रहे थे, पर फिर भी दुर्योधन की आंखों में कृष्ण के लिए प्रेम था? प्रेम नहीं था उनको कृष्ण के लिए. कृष्ण के प्रति उनको ईर्ष्या थी. He was so envious of Krishna. That's why he asked his soldiers, पकड़ो कृष्ण को. And then what Krishna did? Krishna showed his विश्वरूप. विश्वरूप कृष्ण ने दुर्योधन को दिखाया. भगवद गीता में भी दिखाया, पर पहले भी दिखाया था दुर्योधन को. पर दुर्योधन ने क्या किया? हंसने लग गया. हा 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 हा. विश्वरूप देखने के बाद, विश्वरूप देखने के बाद, you can see in this picture, दुर्योधन is laughing. हा हा हा. ये क्या है? ये तो जादूगर है. अरे भगवान है, भगवान को भी क्या कह रहा है? ये जादूगर है. तो ये है मूर्खपना, ये है मूर्खता. भगवान सामने खड़े हैं और आप कह रहे हैं ये जादूगर है. So that's why Krishna is saying कि मैं सबको दर्शन नहीं देता, मैं दर्शन केवल उनको देता हूं जिनके आंखों में प्रेम है मेरे लिए, क्योंकि वही तो मुझे देख सकते हैं। देखा तो किसने, देखा तो दुर्योधन ने भी, पर समझ ही नहीं पाया कौन है ये, राइट, हंसने लगे ऊपर से। तो ये होता है। Now this is, I think this is second last verse of our today's discussion. Yeah. वेदाहं समदितानि वर्तमानानि च अर्जुन भविष्याणि च भूतानि मां तु न वेद न कश्चनः। वेदाहं समदितानि वर्तमानानि च अर्जुन, मुझे पास्ट में क्या हुआ पता है, आज क्या हुआ पता है, और फ्यूचर में क्या होगा पता है। भविष्याणि च भूतानि मां तु न वेद न कश्चन, मैं सब कुछ जानता हूं पर कोई मुझे जानता नहीं, ये कृष्ण कह रहे हैं। साधिभूत साधिदेव मां साध्यज्ञ च ये विदु प्रयाण काले च मां ते विदु युक्तः चेतसः। Now Krishna is ending this chapter here by saying prayana kale च मां ते विदु युक्तः चेतसः, you can understand me while you are living this body. We have to live this body one day. So Krishna is saying, can understand and know me, the supreme personality of Godhead, even at the time of death. तो पूरे जन्म में आपने हमको पहचाना नहीं, कृष्ण कह रहे हैं, पर आप मुझे जान सकते हैं मरते समय भी। कैसे, वो हम अगले चैप्टर में देखेंगे। We'll see in the next chapter, that is the 8th chapter, Akshar Brahma Yoga. Very important chapter, tomorrow's chapter. In fact, I told you 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 are a very important chapter. Don't miss them. Right, so here we will stop and we will take questions, because many kids have many questions. So I'm stopping here, and I hope you understood this chapter. And if you have question, you can tell me. Good, I have kept all the chats closed. So many people were still chatting with me. Okay, सबका मुझे चेहरा देखना है, क्योंकि मुझे आपका अटेंडेंस लेना है। So Abiripano, Ishani, Shrishti, Preksha, show me your face, Kamiya, and Shriyash, just show me your face, Super Atharva, and Rochi, Shriyanshu, Shaurya. I want to see your face, and then Mika, Parth Verma. I'm taking attendance. और आपको किसी को प्रश्न है तो कृपया निकाल के रखा, मैं इमीडिएटली आपको अनम्यूट करके वी विल डिस्कस क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर, डोंट वरी। हाँ, आबिर को है, बहुत सारे जनों को है, पर आई होप ज्यादा कंफ्यूज नहीं मैंने किया आपको आज। आदित्य, वेयर आर यू? ओके आदित्य, सोए थे क्या आदित्य? सुपर, Control S, 7. One more pick from the second page. Wait a minute. And I can see Vihan, Shriyan, Supiksha, super. Tanisha, Siddham, okay, super. Wow, Soham is also there, super. Then third page. Okay, super. Now I'm done. Yeah, now question, if you have, please ask. 7.5. इसके हाथ खड़े हैं? चलो अबीर को चांस देते हैं फर्स्ट, देन रुनाली, देन संजीत। बोलो अबीर।
Hello sir, because of network connective issue, I joined at 9 o'clock.
तो आप क्या करना है ना, रिकॉर्डिंग देख लेना, सिंपल।
Okay sir, and I had
क्या बोलो, क्या क्वेश्चन है आपका?